Fuck you biting my shit for? Think money grow on trees around here, Coco? Let me bite my motherfucking jeans up and shit. I got 3 pair of jeans, Co. 3. Now I got 2. Because he...
Man, I feel bad for Brody. For the simple fact, his dog then chewed up another pair of pants. Now, he already only had 3 pair of pants. And now the dog then chewed up another pair of pants, which left him with only 2. So yes, I'll be highly upset with my dog if they keep chewing up my damn clothes. I barely got enough as it is, and you want to keep chewing them up. Now, I never had an animal chew my clothes, but I definitely know what the chair looked like at the end, at the corner of the chair. I definitely know what them look like when you got a puppy in your house. But man, I hope Brody dog don't chew him out of clothes.
Another family of 4 has gone missing, this time in Michigan. And no one has heard from this family since Sunday. Cops say the dad called 911 and seemed to be paranoid about something.
I need some police protection immediately. It is related to September 11th, and people want to erase me from the face of the earth.
The cops went to the family's home and spent about an hour with them.
Really what my officers were spending a great deal of time doing is talking to him and making sure everybody was safe.
Police say everything seemed okay, so officers left, and that's the last time the family was seen. But here's when cops realized they were missing. The grandmother, who has dementia, was wandering the streets at night all by herself, and so the cops went back to the family's home. Their car was gone and their pets were left behind. Now, cops say they are still searching and the family may be in this silver minivan, but right now there's no evidence of foul play.
The woman used her bees to stop an eviction. Last week, cops went to this home in Longmeadow, Massachusetts, where protesters of the eviction were gathering. Then this lady pulled up, towing a trailer carrying multiple beehives. Shockingly, it was not her house, and she wasn't the one being evicted. She grabbed the hives and started shaking them at deputies. Several were stung, including 3 who were allergic.
Never in my wildest dreams have I ever gone to bed at night wondering about what to do if there's going to be thousands of bees unloaded on us.
The 55-year-old, who put on a bee suit to protect herself, was arrested on assault and battery charges. She pleaded not guilty.
Yeah, I thought that shit was hella crazy that this lady pulled up to help someone from being evicted from a place. Now, people eventually got evicted, but she also got a fucking charge for the cause of being a good person in such a bad way. Now, I don't understand why or how somebody will be like, hey, I got some bees to help fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would think of some shit like that to have bees come help you fight? That's the last thing. Hey, she must have been watching that one cartoon, the Bees movie, where the bees was all doing this and that. And she was just the bee lady, the bee queen. She the real bee queen right there. You know what I'm saying? And then she had came with hundreds and hundreds of bees. So I wonder, like, what happened with the bees once they got them all under control. Like, I know, of course, she went to jail. But do the bees go to jail, too? Do the bees get locked up in caves? Like, what happened to the bees since they was the ones technically fighting off the police? That's what I want to know. What happened to the bees? Where did the bees... What y'all do with the bees?
This story out of Washington, D.C. is disturbing. On Monday, a woman was riding a bus to pick up her diabetes medication. While on board, a group of teens was using foul language, and she asked them to stop. They did not like that, and what you're about to see may be hard to watch. Teens begin to shout at the woman to leave, until the bus comes to a stop and the door opens. That's when multiple people attack the woman, grabbing and pushing her, throwing things at her, and shoving her to the ground. The woman resists being thrown off the bus as the teens continue to assault her until they eject her from the bus doors and leave her stranded on the sidewalk. Fortunately, the 42-year-old woman wasn't seriously injured, but she's outraged by the fact that the bus driver didn't intervene.
The bus driver made no attempts to stop the bus. He didn't alert local authorities or anything to my defense.
The DC Metro bus says they've punished the driver for not following safety protocols, but no arrests have been made in the attack.
So I think that shit was crazy, that for the simple fact nobody helped that lady. Hell, let alone the bus driver helped her. And hell, he was supposed to have been the one to help out. Shit, it's his bus. But then his little soft ass was afraid that the bus driver was gonna probably kick his ass. Get his ass. The bus driver was gonna probably get his ass kicked off. And then they would have hijacked the bus, you know what I'm saying? And shit would have just been out of control. People would probably more than likely been hurt. So, suspension, yeah, that's cool. But what if this shit happen again? What are they gonna do about the whole ordeal with these kids being crazy and acting irate?